All right. Well, it's so great to see you guys. I know we went from lunch and learn on Mondays, every Monday at 12 to once a month. And I definitely want to know how you guys feel about that. I miss you so much. So there is a lot that we're going to cover today, just some refresher things, but also what's new and looking at how to simplify our business as well. And so I'm excited that you are all here. And I'm going to share my screen. I want to get Nanette prepared. Nanette, are you prepared to speak for a second or no? Just let me know that because she is a superstar. I have a giant thing flying around my desk, Doug. Okay. Um, Nanette was the superstar for last month. She got 11 new orders. So I asked her, I told her I was going to spotlight her. I didn't really ask her, but if you want to tell us anything to inspire us, Nanette, she came out of conference and she hit the ground running, is what I think. But you want to add something else?
Well, I started before conference actually because oddly enough, I got five new customers before the 15th or by
Oh,
the
yeah.
15th, and then the 5 for 5 started on the 16th.
Right. Oh my gosh.
So only three out of those 11 orders qualified for the Strive for Five. But I just kind of went back to uh, sending videos to people and reaching out to them. And with the new app, which I absolutely love, and the success system videos,
Yay.
it makes it like really, really easy. And it makes following up with people easier because you know who actually watched the video and who actually didn't, you
That's
know.
true. Oh
And
my.
so I've been able to talk to some of my clients and that I absolutely knew did not open that video.
Oh no. What are
And
you
follow up
saying
with
to
them
them?
and just encourage them to do so,
Mm.
and just kind of letting people know, listen, whether or not you decide this is for you right now, it's really important to me that you at least understand what it is because there may come a time in your life when you decide that you need it. Now, I personally think that everybody needs it right now because I think it's that important for your health. But just do me a favor and at least watch it. It's less than 2 minutes.
I like the way you said that. That was very caring and compassionate and left the door open, you know? That is awesome. Well, thank you, Nanette. And yeah, I mean, it does take continuous planting of the seeds. And I think that now we've got this simple system, but just know that sharing Juice Plus doesn't have to be complicated. It's sharing your excitement or what made sense to you. You know, if it made sense to you, I'm not getting enough fruits and vegetables, that's what you would share. If you love the idea of this or that, then you would be excited about something, and then you gauge their curiosity. If they look like they're curious or they sound like they are open to more information, you send them a video. And then you follow up, which Nanette, you must have followed up. Did you? Well, you followed up according to the app when it said that they had watched it, right? I'm guessing. So we always said between 24 and 48 hours, but that's when we had cassette tapes. So nowadays, if somebody just watched a 2-minute video, you could follow up pretty quickly. So it really makes everything a lot more urgent and you can move quicker if you want to. And so also congratulations to Karen Orlowski, Nalani Valentine, Janie Hawkins, Lisa Sirota, Michelle Fletcher, Jeanette Troxel, and Michelle Johnson. They all hit the leaderboard this month. All right. And then we did add some new team. And just know, adding one person at a time is great. We really make an impact one person at a time. It doesn't always have to be a mass amount of people. So just keep adding to your team, adding to your customers, and you will go far. That our business is a stable and lasting business to help as many people as possible realize their dreams. And for Doug and I, it's allowed us to be able to stay home with our kids and have quality of life where we have a flexible schedule. And of course we love it. We love what we do every day. Okay, so one of our new incentives for May is 50% off the superfood powder. And so I just wanted to show this example because I think it was Janie Hawkins. She asked me, I like when you guys keep me on my toes. She asked me, so if I just ordered Luminate, I can get half off superfood powder. And so I just tried out the shopping cart and there it was. So you just have to put it in the shopping cart. I think it shows up as a pop-up. And so you or any of your customers could possibly click on that pop-up and it goes right into the cart. Let me fix that. Okay. All right, I want to talk about Strive for Five right now. Wendy Campbell was so excited when she came back. She has put out a bunch of messages and she's like, I'm going to get Strive for Five right away. And so she went out and got the Strive for Five. And so some people got it already in April. We had a little bit of April that we were able to do that. And what's great about this is you can add 2 to 5 customers. So you want to at least get 2 because then you're going to get, oh, how much is it? I've got people covering it, $100 for 2 customers. So it could be anything worth 300 points. Superfood powder, quad, trio, super biome. I'm not sure if I would well, it says minimum qualifying order. I don't know if like you do shake and another shake and illuminate, whether that counts. It could. But I would want to clarify with distributor support, which I haven't, whether that type of order would count like a bunch of things in a cart equaling 300 or whether it's like the major players, the foundational products. So anyway, you can earn up to $500 this month. And so we're going to talk about that and also extra destination success points, which pretty much I thought I was out of the running and you might feel that way too. But they keep doing double points and stuff. So it makes it a little more like we might be in the running. Okay, so let's talk about what can you make if you do the Strive for Five and you are a sales coordinator because we are at the beginning of the month. That's what's great about this. We do have a good amount of time. You want to do it as soon as possible though and do as many activities as you can earlier in the month so you're not stressing at the end of the month. So a sales coordinator with sales profit, this will help teach a little bit about the compensation plan also. We make 10% of PV. 5 trios at 300 PV is 1,500. So it's 10% times the 1,500. Right there, you're going to make $150 sales profit on those 5 trios. Okay. 5 trios at 15% commission times the 1,500, that's $225. And then the Strive for Five bonus, which is great on top of anything, will get you $875. That's if you're a sales coordinator. If you're a QSC, it's only $75 less. Wendy Campbell already did the math for us. Okay, so that's that. You see, basically, you could get $900 this month about that. All right, so this one's a little longer. What happens when you add a partner also? So let's see. This example shows pay in full orders for easy math. If it's an installment, it would be spread out, the commission. All right. So this time we're going to do 5 superfood orders. All right. You guys following along? $32 sales profit each, $160 for sales profit that month. If they all paid in full, which isn't likely, but this is an example, then it's $48 commission on each, and that's $240. And then let's see, that together is $400. Plus the $500 bonus is $900. Now, when you add a new partner who orders their own superfood, because they're at 0% and you're at 15, you make the commission difference, okay? This is if you're a sales coordinator, you make that commission difference. If you're at 5% and they're at 0, you make that 5% difference, okay? So let's see, where was I? All right. Add a new partner, $48 in commission, okay? If the partner gets to Partner Plus by adding 2 more superfood orders from their Aunt Mary and Uncle Jim, that's an additional $96 for you. Then they just made it to Partner Plus, so they did it quickly probably, so they get the express track title reward. So that's $100. Okay. If they do it after 10 days, they get $50, and so do you. Let's see. Each additional order that your new partner adds, you also earn the 15%. So the idea is definitely strive for five, but also strive to get a new partner and help them strive for five. And look what they're going to make. So if the new partner also did the strive for five with your help, that's we're going to use superfood, two superfood orders, creating $96 in commission for me. I thought we already went past that. Okay, sorry, I got to get down to the bottom here. All right, so that top total, if you had a Strive for Five Partner Plus and you did it also, then that's 1240. So you could just get the five and make about $800 or $900. But if you have a partner that you help also, that's $1,240. Aren't we glad that Wendy Campbell figured out that math? Okay, so now the new partner who does the Strive for Five can make $32 sales profit times five orders. If they got five superfood, that's an approximation. 160 sales profit. They make the $500 reward. And if they do it quickly and get the $100 reward, then you can tell people you're going to make $760. Let's do this in 10 days. And people can because they have the warm market. They have people that have not even heard of Juice Plus, but probably love the idea of it. So that's just a little inspiration for you, not just to get your own five, but also spread the wealth and have a new partner get it as well so that they can make 760 this month or 710 if they take longer than 10 days. All right. Okay, moving on from that for now, I think we're going to come back to it. I know we're going to come back to it because that's a big push for this month. It's a good one. We are going to have the strawberry flavor of the complete shake. I just want to make sure you guys get excited about that and start telling your customers. I think you guys are excited. I see some excited people. And it's going to taste delicious. I can't wait for the watermelon and lime lemonade. Oh my gosh. We should save our money for June and July. Okay, so those are very exciting product, variety for our products. And just whenever you're talking to your customers or people, just get excited like you are and share that information with them. Okay, there's going to be a pink party. They moved it to June. All right, so this is June 8th. All right, at 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 Eastern. All right. So you wear pink, I think. What else does it say? Wear pink, win prizes. I love when the company gives prizes because it's better than the lotto or something because there's not as many people on and you have a great chance. So definitely come whenever it says win prizes. Okay. All right. Speaking of winning prizes, there are two leadership types of incentive trips right now. The Dallas one, which is January 22nd to the 24th of 2027, which we are in the qualifying 6 months for. Okay. And that is getting five customers, which goes along with the Strive for Five, getting a partner plus, and also moving up three qualifiers. So if you're new, that would take a lot of work to do. But if you're not so new, it might not. So it's hard kind of for me too. It's a challenge. So it's a challenge for everybody. All right. That is the Dallas one, and we have 6 months to do that. And you'd have to read more about that. I'm going to show you where. And then Destination Success is in Punta Cana, and that's November 5th through the 9th, 2026. So that is this year. And that incentive period, I don't know if you guys watch, I want to encourage you guys to go on Juice Plus Partner Insights so that you can always see who is doing all this stuff. And those are usually the people that are also training. Go ahead, Nalani.
Could you just repeat those three things that you said for Future Forward?
Yes, add five new customers. It's right here. See my little cursor thing? Add five new customers with a 300 ppv, like Super Biome, Superfood, Trio, Quad. Sponsor one new partner plus, basically, and grow by three PBQs. And that only has to happen 2 out of the 6 months. So it's like they want you to go. They really do. And so it's doable. Okay. The Punta Cana trip is like, wow, we've never done something out of the country. So it's pretty big time. And that qualification period is till July 31st. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you in a minute where you can see more information on all that.
Thank you.
Now, Tampa, okay, unmute yourselves. Who's going to Tampa? I want to hear it.
Woohoo!
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Deborah. Who else?
Yes.
I'm
I am.
going.
Amy Hawkins.
Yep.
Nolani.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm going.
Me.
Janie Mims. Doug.
Sony's
Kat,
coming.
Sony's coming. Who else?
Kathy and Jennifer.
Kathy and Jennifer. Who else?
I'm going.
Okay, I can't see that person.
Oh, that's Nanette.
Nanette. Okay, great. Sorry, I should have recognized you. I think I saw Rosemary said she's going. All right, good. Good, because it is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great time. Okay. You could book your ticket on juiceplusliveapp.com. You can reserve your hotel there and you pay that later. So I would encourage you to go ahead and buy your Juice Plus Live ticket now so you space out expenses, right? Reserve the hotel. Now, we want to attend the gala. It's open to everybody. All right. So that's the first time, and they're going to have the J. Martin Awards named after our founder. And so that's going to be super special. So just go ahead and splurge for that. It's $60 more, but it's going to be a great dinner and entertainment and all that good stuff. Okay. They're going to have Saturday workshops. So I want you to, remember that when you're making your plans. Don't leave Saturday early. Okay. Make it a vacation. Go to Busch Gardens, go to Disney. There's a Tampa Bay cruises. Tampa's awesome. So make it a big deal for yourself and bring people along, right? All right.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a customer and she's got a daughter that's going to be turning 4 in a couple months, and she wants her daughter to be able to take the product, but she wants to get her husband ordered under me. Would it be okay to swing it for a couple months on the daughter?
So it's an exception. I'm not sure they're doing exceptions anymore. They used to do an exception where you could ask 30 days in advance of the person turning 4. I would just go ahead and say, you know what, you can buy Juice Plus. It's pretty reasonable. For a child, it's $29 for a 4-month, or $29 a month for a 4-month supply for the child. So I just would say, go ahead and buy it for now, but you're going to get it free up till the child is 26.
Okay.
Dr. Sirota recommends Juice Plus a lot to people. I now just send the cart with the $29 and also the $14 for the berries. And I let them go ahead and order that, get used to it in the house. And then I say, now, mom or dad, are you ready? Because
Yeah,
kind of reverse with the doctor. She's a pediatrician. So it's like we get the kid on first.
the mother ordered, and then she ordered for her 13-year-old, and she wants to get her daughter that's fixing to turn 4 to get her husband ordered so she can get the product, because these kids absolutely love this stuff.
Oh, good. Yeah, just have them order another set of gummies for now or something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So now we're just going to talk about some things that you can do to help with your story, just to really kind of find your mission. So I've always been all about children and mommies and everything, but now I'm almost 60. So I'm thinking more hormones and helping people my age. So I kind of worked with Doug's JP Mana, which is an AI system, and came up with some of these things. I gave it this picture, this image, IMA, and all that on the left. And then it already kind of knows me. So I said, put it in this format so that you guys could kind of get an idea. And funny thing is, I'm used to saying I'm a wellness coordinator, but I don't really like that. I'm a wellness educator. I do love educating people about wellness. So I like that. And you guys could pick your own thing. Like I am a mom on a mission, or I'm a mom, or I'm a healthcare professional, or whatever you are. And this is not something you spew out to everybody, but it's good for you to know what you help people with. So I help people with exhaustion, gut issues, I add allergies, brain fog. Like you could name some things that might tweak people's interests. That often come with midlife hormonal shifts, is what mine turned out to be. And then I help women navigating menopause who want to feel like themselves again, from feeling stuck and depleted to fueled, focused, and vibrant. Okay, with foundational plant-based building blocks. So I was putting Juice Plus into the system and it was saying, let's just do whole food nutrition or plant-based nutrition. So, we always got to watch our lingo with people too. It's good to talk, descriptive about what we do. And then to reclaim their quality of life. Like I feel like we have better quality of life because we are not at the doctor's office all the time. We have more energy. We have more concentrated nutrition at the cellular level. So it could be that you help professionals have more energy throughout the day. Or Doug could be, he's a golfer and he helps people with their, uh, endurance through golfing or something. Like if he told them about the shake and the luminate, whatever. So just think about what you feel like you are really good at and go from there. Okay, you guys could do a screenshot of that if that helps. Any questions about that? I'm trying to answer people's texts also. People that couldn't make it. Okay, I was hoping they maybe would come on. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I wanted to show you this. We are going to move from boards to Vault, I think it is, on the Juice Plus app. But for now, I want you guys to use boards. And this is free, the Juice Plus on the go references and resources. And on there, you could see what's hot, sharing Juice Plus, partner onboarding, only got 10 minutes, all these different things, okay? So really good stuff. I always look at what's hot, okay? And here's an example of all the different things I've already showed you a little bit of, okay? Who needs help getting on the boards app and Juice Plus on the go? You could put it in the chat and we can stay after, or your sponsor or leader can help you get on there. But basically it's how you can just know what's going on, okay? And there's some back office guides, there's different things. I
Sharon,
love this. Yes.
I put a link to the
Oh, good.
boards
Thank
up
you.
above in the chat.
I love that. Thank you. Okay, so one of the things said sharing the business on Juice Plus on the go. And I thought this was so good. This has all the different objections that people might come up with about the business. And I wonder if my friend ever made it on here. Is Celia on here? She did not give me any objections. Hi, Arlene. Yay, she made it. Anyway, okay, so I love that on the boards app under sharing the business, it has this. I'm not a salesperson. We hear that. So what you do with objections is you listen, first of all, try not to be defensive. And you could even use the feel, felt, found. Oh, people have, I know how you feel. People have felt the same way before. I felt like that also. And what we found is, and then you could use this little blurb, okay? So I like that they have that I don't have time. So it kind of gives you the found part. So you want to first, whenever you have an objection, you want to first listen and make sure you're showing that you're on the same side of the table with them, instead of getting defensive right away. And just, say, oh, I understand, that they want to know you understand. I don't know enough people. I understand many people have felt the same way. You'd be surprised. So it says you'd be surprised. You don't need a huge network, and we teach you how to connect with new people. I'm not good on social media. So I love this. I just discovered it today. It's on the Juice Plus on the go under sharing the business. And it's always good for you to spend a little time looking at our resources like that. Okay. Speaking of which, we're going to look at a little bit of Juice Plus, the Juice Plus app. Let me show you. Yeah, let me unshare that. Do we have any questions so far? No? All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel you are really, really good at the Juice Plus app so far and you love it. Put a 10 if you don't have it at all.
Can we put something in between?
Yeah. 5. How about that? So I'm going to just use my juiceplus.com to go on the Juice Plus app, okay? And you guys can use it from your phone though, if you want. It's great on the phone, but you could do it either way. I mean, I would, if I was sending text, I would definitely do it from my phone. I'm sure that's how Nanette's doing it, right? On the phone. I know, like, there's 2 people that are very prominent in Juice Plus, Beth Meyer and Candace Corson. They do everything from their phone. And so it's so funny. So you can do the whole business with your mouth and the phone, really. And so we have that one login. It's going to be your own email address to get in your juiceplus.com. And then it needs to be the email that is with the business. Like I have a bunch of different emails that I've used for orders and stuff over the years, but it needs to be the one that you have with corporate. Okay. Oh, it happens to be that I'm on Doug's. Okay. I'm going to go to his U plus Juice Plus, and that was up at the top. Okay. And this is just an overview, just to get you guys excited enough to go on it yourselves, but also to show you some things I found. All right. So there is training on the back office there, obviously. There's media. Let me show you the media that you can share. And what's great is that you can kind of track when people have watched things. I don't know why it's a little slow, probably because I have other things open. But all these different things, these are all shopping carts. So shopping links, it says to the left. I put some favorites in here so you guys could see. This is enrolling a partner. That's always good. It's nice to just send this instead of going on my own juiceplus.com and figuring out how to send them my partner link for them to sign up. Why do I only have 3 things? Oh, this is dumb. Oh, man, I need to get out of here. Okay, no, I won't. All right, promotions and incentives. These are on here. Videos and social, bridging the gap. We all love that one. Okay. There are other ones too, just so you know. And they're going to get more for us. Trainings, the compensation plan. How many times am I looking for this earnings guide? It's right here. And the order form is right there. All the phone numbers for Juice Plus and the 2 parts of the compensation plan are on here. So they're going to add more and more just so that we have everything. I'm going to be showing you these 2 documents about, adding a partner. It's called New Partner Success Roadmap. We're going to go over that in a second. There's partner stories on here that you could send to people. And then all the different products have videos and images, things like that. So that's good. If you just had a conversation with somebody about the complete shakes, what's good is you just kind of pick something to send to them because then it tells you that they opened it. So that's automatically you've got like a little conversation back and forth once you've sent something to somebody because it shows up in your feed who's watched what. Okay, so there's that. And the newest thing is the success system, which is down here. And there is 5 videos there now. And so these first 3 you might send out, and then there's the solution if they say they want to learn about the solution. So
One is just a training video.
the bottom one is the training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that one is a training video about the success system, and these are 3 that you would send out and they would listen. And if they want to know more, then you would send out the solution. Now, Nanette, how do you feel about just sending the solution? Because you've already talked to them.
Of just sending which one?
The solution one, the Juice Plus.
So I utilize that one only for people who already know that it's Juice Plus, that I've already talked to.
Yeah.
And so because it's very specific about Juice Plus. That's how I've been using it. That's
Okay.
how I am using it.
Yeah, I figure if I've already had a conversation and I just want to send that one.
Mhm.
So kind of, you guys feel it out. All right, I want to show you something I discovered. Let's see, media. There's going to be, or there is, one-click email already on here. Let's see, email setting. Oh, I need to get out of Doug's. You guys can check that out yourself, or else I can go into my own, I guess. There's also going to be drips. And I went ahead and tried this, add a drip. And that means like if this is customer, new, I'm going to say new customer. And what is this? Oh, um, mine already had this, United States. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna keep it UK, whatever. I don't know what this is. Tags. I'm not doing tags. All right. Step two, I'm gonna add an item. So I'm gonna say, what am I doing? This mess after adding the contact, this message will be sent. Okay. So if I want to send to Doug, how's it going with your Juice Plus? All right, I'm making stuff up, okay? And then I want to add media. I can add an image. I can tell them that superfood right here. And then whenever you do a check mark in one of these boxes, you have to say add selected. I sent an email earlier that I had forgotten to do that, and so it came up as nothing. And you also want to do HTML as much as you can, instead of plain. All right, I'm just gonna say hello. Hope you love your juice plus. Here's here's a special this month. Okay, and then somewhere, okay, add. All right, and so then I could say how many days? 1 day, I think is what it is right now. I'm just gonna say save. So that is kind of like Project Broadcast, I think. I don't think it's done because they haven't even announced that it's here. But I wanted to let you know there's something like that, okay? And view all. Hopefully it lists it somewhere. Anyway, there's that. And then what else? There is a to-do tool. So things are coming. One-click email. Was that your email, Doug? You getting some emails from me? Let's see.
I think it would be really helpful if maybe
Go
you.
on the phone.
No. I mean,
Oh.
I think it's beyond. I mean, we can shoot some videos and put them in the Facebook group of actually how to do it. But what if you just said like, how are you actually using this, and then let Nanette say actually how she's using it, because both of you are. Because if we
Yeah,
just go over all the features, I mean, you guys aren't even using all the features because they're not even complete, some of them yet. So just say how you use it.
I'm gonna show it though. I like it better on the phone, actually. Hold on 1 second. But Nanette, you could go ahead and share if you want to just say it.
Say what?
If you want to share how
How
you're
are you
using.
using the app, sending
Oh,
messages and whatnot?
um, I've been using the success system videos. I downloaded all my contacts into there because it makes it super easy. And that's basically how I've been using it. Oh, and the shopping links, because it makes it really simple. Once you send, so I've been going to the video under the success system. I've been using what has happened to our food. That's the one I've been using the most. And then I found something out. I don't know if you've actually clicked on the videos, not within the app, but if you send yourself one of these videos, click on it because something that they updated is now the person can ask for more info
Hmm.
when
Mhm.
the video comes up. And that was not there like right after conference when we got the videos. That feature wasn't there, but now that feature is there. And so your contact information comes up and it relates back to you. So what has happened is that when I send a video, I'm getting feedback either knowing whether or not the person has opened it, how much of it they've actually watched, or them being able to contact me and let me know that they want to know more. And then, as I was just saying before, I'll use the the solution to your nutrition gap that actually talks about Juice Plus as a follow-up for someone. So I basically, other than that, within the app, I've been using it for, oh, also for information. So whether it's the super biome or the superfood powder, the PDFs, the informational PDFs. So I had someone who had ordered superfood and wanted, and I'd given them a sample of one of the sticks of the Luminate. So then they asked for more information about that. So I was able to send them the PDF on that. So just know that the PDFs are there too. And the cool thing is that everything tracks back to you on here. So no matter what you send them, it's always going to come back to you and you'll be able to see how they utilized it. So that's basically what I've been using it for other than my back office. It's so easy to get to the back office now and all the reports that we used to be able to use, the PVC report, the earnings reports, looking at customers is so easy now on the back office, finding your customers, being able to follow up with them, all of that. So that's basically how I've been using it.
I hope you guys could see the screen during that.
No,
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding?
I sent you a message. We're not seeing it.
Yeah, it just says that you've started screen sharing, but nothing.
Oh no. I was going along with Nanette the whole time on my own
I'm still impressed, honey.
airplay. I have that
Oh, and
going. Are you
by the way, if you ever do a one-on-one presentation with someone, you can do it right from your phone because the presentations are on the app also. So just know
All
that
right.
you can be with somebody next to you and do it. Or if you're on a Zoom, you can share your screen, open up your app and go right to your presentation and do either the business or the one simple
Oh,
change.
oh, the one simple change is on here, you're saying.
The
Yes,
one
Right
simple change
here.
and the business.
Oh my gosh. Yes. It's
yes,
Yes.
always been like, how can I show this while I'm out and about? That's
Yep.
good. You see it, you guys?
yes.
Mhm.
If you
I'm
turn your
sorry.
phone sideways, will it go the other, will it go bigger?
No. Uh-uh.
Okay.
I just tried.
It's a
Um,
PDF.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's the PDF. Yeah.
And there's the research.
But if you do it, okay, so if you are sitting with someone
Okay,
or you're
then you could
sharing
do
your
it.
screen and you
Uh-huh.
you instead of downloading it, you just open it up like the little eyeglasses. So there's a little
Mhm.
that little eyeglass compound. Yeah, then it shows like one at a time.
Yes.
See, in that view, can you turn it sideways?
I'm turning it. It's not.
Okay.
Um,
No, you can't.
And I don't have a lock on mine either.
Let's see.
Yeah, no. Wonder about this? No.
no, not even if you like I took off my orientation on my iPhone and it
Yeah.
still won't turn it sideways.
So no. And what I love is that you could see when somebody has looked at your stuff. And also you get the
Yeah.
text, you know.
Yeah.
It's great. Um, yeah, contacts, we've gone over that, back office. I think the beauty is definitely just sending something from the app. Okay, you
And
guys.
here's the thing, in case you didn't know this, when you go to share a video and you go to your contacts, you put the contact in, it asks you whether you want to, share it with a contact or social media, whatever, you have the option. So let's say you share it with a contact and then you put their number in, it will not allow you to send it without a message. So you can create your own message or it has an AI feature there. So if you just put in the subject matter, like you just tell it, hey, this is a new person. I never sent anything to them before. And then you click on the little um, rotating arrows down there
Oh, let me do somebody here. I'll do me.
and
Okay.
send it to yourself.
Yeah. Okay, this you're
Yeah.
saying.
So it gives you the tip to be genuine. You can definitely create your own, but a couple of times I did use that. So you hit those little circular arrows and it'll give you a message and then you can choose to use that message and then you click next. You click next when you're ready, whether you wrote your own or do the AI. And then it goes right into the message is there, the video is there, or whatever, if the PDF, whatever you're sending them.
Hmm. That's so great.
Hmm.
May I ask a question?
Yeah,
How will this interface with Project Broadcast?
maybe
No,
eventually.
no.
I don't think so. I think this is kind of like its own CRM
I think
eventually.
it's going to replace Project Broadcast for most people.
And it's going to replace boards because I don't know if you were on the call we did with Julie, but last week, but apparently they're downloading the Wendy Campbell boards, um, and I think a couple of other people's boards, and it's going to be called the Vault.
Yeah.
We
Yay.
don't have that yet, but when it's there, we'll be able to utilize it
Well, at
right from
conference, they
there.
also said we could, things that we created ourselves, we can put in the vault as well, our own stuff that we
Hmm.
created. Is
Really?
that correct or am I wrong?
We don't
That we'll
really
be
know
able
yet.
that we'll be able to put our own stuff on there?
Yeah, the
Yes.
things that we created.
Yes, absolutely. That's going to be on there. Hmm.
Okay,
We'll have the ability to do that. Okay, so let's get back
awesome.
to what I was sharing. Let's see. All right, so that was a little bit about U plus Juice Plus. That is huge.
We're
So if you
not.
haven't downloaded it, are there certain people that we need to help, Dougie? How's the
No, yeah,
chat
you're looking good.
as far as getting on the app? Everybody good?
Uh, Nobody said anything, but everybody can always text either of us and we'll set up a one-on-one or
Yeah.
whatever you need.
All right, I am trying to make my thing move here. Oh my gosh. Where am I? Who am I? All right, I need to get back to Canva.
And while Sharon is doing that
Yes.
I'll tell you
Thank
what something Mom and I did on Monday night. So a lot of times you'll text folks that are partners with you, and you'll be like, "Did you download the app? You can do this," and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But then when you actually get together with them, they actually haven't done it. So it's a good idea to call if you have someone who just became a partner or someone who's been a partner before and hasn't really utilized the app, get on the phone or get on a Zoom one-on-one with them and have them do it right there and then have them send a message right there.
Mm, to you.
No, to
Oh, to
somebody.
anybody. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Because sometimes they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I talked to so and so about this and they asked me this question." And so it remains in theory kind of until they actually do it, and actually being on the phone with them and doing it with them and having them do it right there and then
Mhm.
will
Hmm.
probably make them feel more confident about it, and then you'll know that they actually did it, you know.
I love that.
I think that's so important because
Hmm.
it seems daunting and it seems like it's a whole lot when it's really extremely simple, but you don't know that until you do it. So when you
Right.
do it, it's like, oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty intuitive. All right.
Can,
We're gonna
can
move
I?
on to this. Hold your questions, okay, guys? We're gonna do the new partner success roadmap. Just because we do have new partners, and I want to make sure people know that this is on the app and it's also something you can reference. And it has the point values. This is always the big deal. How many points equals 900 in order to get to Partner Plus. This is on the new partner success roadmap on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next slide. I made it a little bigger for us. Two quads and illuminate will equal 910. Two quads and shake will equal 980. We just heard Kristen Schultz talking about having a presentation at her house, and that she mostly gets people on the quad and the shake. And then she says, I know you've probably sat through this and thought of other people. And just know that you can get $200 back. If you want to talk about that, then I'm gonna meet with you after this, and she meets with them separately from the product presentation. And basically, they're ordering the quad and the shake. And then if they just get one more order from somebody, they're going to end up with the 900 points, and they're going to at least make $100 sales profit, and they're going to make $100 on that Express Track Partner Plus. So she says they usually close those within the 10 days, no problem, maybe even 1 to 2 days, because they're already thinking about who in their life they want to help get healthier besides themselves. And so if you present it in that way, that might be helpful. Okay, that message is on Voxer. Let me know if you need that message. I'll be glad to share it with you. Okay, how do you earn your first $600 in rewards? This really outlines it on the second page of that partner success. Place an order for yourself and at least one other person for those 900 points. You get to Partner Plus with $100, or if it takes longer than 10 days, under 30, then you get $50. Okay, then it says add 5 more customers, help one friend complete Partner Plus, and you'll get 2,700 points for a total of 3,600. Your reward, if it's done in the first 30 days, is $500, 350 if it's done in 60 days. Okay, and that's any 60 days. So if they start over. So some people are at Partner Plus right now and need to start over. We can help you with that. And I would just put some events on the calendar, whether they are live or Zoom, and do that. And then you just want to continue to repeat that so that you can continue to grow income. Whether you want to make hundreds of dollars a month or thousands of dollars, it's all possible. Okay. I wanted to mention that the Mind and Body Reset group is happening, and that it's all about mental things like sleep and stress, the brain gut connection, deep breathing, healing. And it's going to be topics that where they're not saying juice plus, juice plus, juice plus. There's only going to be a couple of them that talk about juice plus. So this is a way to bring your friends into that group. And maybe you only pick like 2 friends so that you can really track them, or 5 or 10. But everybody watching these different videos so they learn. Okay. That is the Mind Body Reset group, and that's been advertised and sent out on Boxer. So just, take some time if that interests you. And in a second, I'm going to hand this over to Dougie. But I wanted you to think about, you don't have to be perfect at this business at all. You do what works for you. Think of it like a buffet where, maybe you only want the vegetables and the fruit. Maybe you only want the meat, whatever. But maybe you don't want to do vendor events. Maybe you don't want to do in-home events. Maybe you love Zoom events. Find what you love that works for you and put consistency in action. That's really, you hear all the people from the main stage, they're all about consistent activity is what got them to where they are. And I'm going to hand it over to Doug to talk about accountability.
Okay. Well, Sharon, how many orders did Nanette have? Was it 11?
11, yes.
11. Did you guys notice that while Sharon was teaching about the app, Nanette was able to kind of like correct her and like even add to what she was teaching? I just wanted to point out that correlation there, that obviously Nanette's putting in the time and the effort and the focus to say, hey, we got a new tool. Let me learn the tool. And I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, but she knows the app and she got 11 new orders. So I think there's something we can all learn from that. But I know I see a lot of you guys on here, a lot of new faces, but there's also some faces that have been around. And one thing Sharon and I know from doing this for like 25 years is it doesn't matter if you're brand new or you joined 25 years ago. There's certain things that tend to happen, and so we like to address them and try to coach them. But one thing that happens, and maybe you don't have to raise your hand, but maybe this fits you, is that we try to do a lot of everything. If you're trying to build your business, you're trying to do this and do that, you might be working really hard. I know people that I've even coached that work really hard at this. They put in a lot of time and effort. They go to conferences, they're on the Zooms, they love the community, and they're doing all this stuff. and they even get coaching and stuff, right? They'll even like buy things and go to boot camps. They'll do coaching with other outside people like Bob Heilig and spend money. And they'll buy products and all this stuff in order to try to like make it happen. You know what I mean? But sometimes it doesn't happen, and a lot of people aren't where they would like to be in the business. So sometimes it's not because like your mindset needs to be changed, like you need to find this certain coaching that's going to unlock something magical. It's usually really about systems. Okay, systems, like business is all about systems, productivity is all about systems, and results are about systems. So think of it in the terms of like people that are super fit. You know, if you know somebody that's like an Iron Man or something and they do like crazy fitness, they don't just kind of sort of do it when they feel like it. You know, those are the people where you're like, hey, it's Mother's Day, and like you might talk to your brother or sister, hey, it's Mother's Day, you want to meet mom and take her out to breakfast? I can't go to breakfast, I got to do my training run that morning. And that's totally normal for like people that are like Iron Men and like serious about something. They prioritize it, okay, and they have a system in place. So what we want to do is help you figure out the systems, because it's a lot simpler than you think. It's not about all these other things. It's all about just, hey, learn a little bit about this app. Even if you didn't know the app, it's really just comes down to being consistent with your time and doing the activities that matter. I was coaching somebody this week, and it's like everything we talked about was something other than doing the actual business. And I finally had to say, listen, you don't need all this stuff. Just get that 2x2x2x2 sheet and just call 2 people a day, and you're going to see momentum start. So what we want to do is offer you guys a little challenge or an opportunity. I don't want to call it a challenge. Let's just call it a. And the result we would like to see is to get a minimum of 5 customers, because that's going to get you going for the Strive for 5 challenge, right? You don't need to get 5, new team. You don't need to get 5 qualifiers. You just got to find 5 people who are willing to try the product and make an order. Okay. And so we want to focus on maybe just doing 45 to 60 minutes a day of activity. Okay. I used to run like a Christian worship music college. And I remember at first I was like, I thought it was terrible, but our pastor came in and talked to the kids at the students at a chapel. And he said, if you can just read your Bible for 5 minutes a day, and like all of us on staff are like, 5 minutes a day, we're expecting more than that. But then when I asked him about it, he said, listen, most people aren't reading their Bible at all. If you get them to read it 5 minutes a day, that's going to lead to 10 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day. So if we just commit to 45 to 60 minutes a day of activity, but then hold ourselves accountable like an Iron Man would do, like you are going to do it no matter what. And so I'm going to give you a little schedule. And then, oh, good, it's up here. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if we just focus on like, doing 3 to 5 text messages out to people you already know, not people that are strangers, like on social media, like, hey, my name's Nanette. What's your name? You want to order Juice Plus? That ain't going to work. You got to have a relationship with people. Okay. So you already know hundreds and hundreds of people. So just send out 3 warm text messages. Ask them how they're doing. Listen for an opening to share what you're doing. Maybe on Tuesday and Thursday, we just do some follow-ups of the conversations that are already happening. You might not be able to wait till the next day, because once you start those messages, now you're going to have conversations going. Okay. And once they start asking questions, you answer questions, you send links, you send videos. Maybe you're not sure how to use the app. Maybe you ask. We're going to have a text accountability group. So you just ask how to do it, and then we'll help you. And then any other day, just share something on social media about what you do, what you love. Not perfect, not polished, just any kind of a post. Because a lot of us right now, there's no posts. All right. So you have everything you need right now. You have your phone, you have contacts, you have your story, you have the app, you have us to help you. So I know what you're thinking, that's simple. There's no way. I mean, I've tried to do this 4 hours a day and I haven't built my business. Well, you might not be doing the right activities. Okay. So we want to have some accountability. So here's how we're going to do that. It's just a simple text group. We're not doing anything fancy. We're not creating a Facebook group. We're not going to do it in front of the other 1,000 people in our Facebook group. I simply want you to reach out. Sharon, do you have another slide with like your number or my number on it, maybe? Or just create one. She'll type it on there or something. But if you just text Sharon, there we go. And just say, hey, I want to be in the accountability group. And there's just going to be it's not going to be like Sharon's all over you all every day. Like, all right, good morning, guys. Here's what you're going to do. I'm not going to be sending you like motivational videos. It's literally going to be like on Friday. Hey, did you guys hit your did you hit your numbers this week? How's it going? How are you feeling? Anybody want a one-on-one coaching? Anybody need help for anything? It's just as simple as that. If there's I would love for you guys to even start right now texting Sharon saying, hey, put me in the group. We actually have the group already made, so it's all ready to go. You might have team members that you wish they saw this and you want them to know more about it. We're going to do a live video. Depending on how awake we are, we might even do it right now after this, or we'll do it tomorrow. And that'll be in our Facebook group so that you can have this rolled out to your whole team if you wanted to. So the only thing better than you doing this is having you and a buddy do it. So think about doing that. That's it, Sharon.
Yeah, and I think it's nice to celebrate, whether you did the activity or you got a customer. I think it's nice to celebrate in a group too. Um, if you guys are up for that as well. And thank you for my already text that I got. If anybody else wants to text, it's the same number as this Zoom number. And so you know that, and you can always talk to the person who knows my number if you don't. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Let's see.
Before we go,
Yes.
I have Travis Davis is brand new and he's having a friends and family call on Sunday evening. So if Nanette or you or Doug, any one of you could be the leader on it, that would be awesome because I'll be the sponsor.
Okay, and I just want to give kudos to Nalani. We recognized her at conference for being our fire starter because she is always zooming. And that is one way of starting off new team members is to have a friends and family support Zoom. And she does one simple change, presentations, and she's really grown a lot. And so has her whole team. So congratulations to you guys. And yeah, we'll get with you on that, Nalani.
Okay.